Oh, hey, you hear me? Sup, fam?
Wait, people can hear us now?
Apparently. That's cool.
What?
It's fine. Hey, listen. Everyone can hear us, and that's great. Hey, did you know we're talking to nobody? That's cool. Also, Squibs, I'm assuming this is where you want me to close that Name the Avatar bid war?
It has to be, yeah, because we have to name it right now.
We're closing it, so anyone who wanted that name in, you missed your chance. Hope you got that last minute snipe. I'm gonna quickly refresh. Looks like I'm a Star is the winner.
I'm a Star?
Yeah, it's capital I-M-A, capital S-T-A-R.
Wait, capital I.
Because I am also a star.
Like this?
The A was a lowercase, but otherwise, yes.
Oh my gosh. Why are you typing? There we go.
Yeah, perfect. I'm a star. I'm here for this.
Oh, I need to make sure that... Making sure I'm in the right channel so I can see things.
Hold on a sec, we're supposed to see things? What?
No.
I don't like it.
Secret blind run.
Speaking of blind, in a weird twist of fate, I can hear Squibbons' music, while Squibbons cannot.
That's true. That's very true. Due to my setup, I am currently playing without sound. Oh no, it's fine.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Did not want the... I don't need it.
It was as intended. Mostly.
Sound mostly comes in the dark.
Okay, are we ready to go?
We will randomly choose a character. It doesn't really matter who we pick. We're this person.
Cool, I'm fine with that.
And we can be, we can go whenever, so...
Okay, I'm gonna count you in then. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! I was gonna do start and then kind of changed.
That's all fine. So this is Ultima 6. So in this game, the beginning of it, we actually have to play this little mini game where you select your class. There's not really classes in this game, but they do give you stat bonuses based on what you're choosing. So I'm going to actually be doing this little reading these text really quick, picking out keywords. I'm looking for like very specific words to know which ones I should go for, and then we're picking the ones that give me the most strength, because we need to be the super strong avatar. So in this game, we basically play as Lord British's goon. We need to go through the world and cleanse all the shrines that have been causing some issues for Lord British. And that's where we start the game. Well, we actually start the game on a sacrificial table, but we skip that. We go directly into combat, and we skip that too. Just skip everything. While we're getting beat up by these gargoyles, we're going to answer the questions that Lord British has for us, which used to be the old way of doing the copy protection on these games. So now that we have that done, oh, there's a gargoyle in my way. We will just skip out of the throne room and leave Lord British and his posse to deal with that little situation. Won't worry about that anymore. And now I'm going to take all the money off my teammates, because since I'm the paragon of good, this is something that clearly I should be doing. So we take all this Also, if I'm sounding a little tired, I'm very tired. So apologies to anyone. So now we have all that. I'm going to take my teammates' shoes too. So Elo gives me their shoes. I need those. I'm going to drop some stuff on the ground because I don't need this stuff. Actually, I do need that. Don't drop the key, that's bad. And then I'm going to tell my teammates to go stand in some lava. So that's very important to their developmental skills as party members. So they will
I always stand in lava to grow.
I mean, it's very, very, very useful for your stats.
Yeah,
it makes your stats definitely go in a direction.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the positive aspect for me as the avatar. So we just stand here and wait for them, and my party members are dead. Oops.
F's in chat for lava party members.
Good old party members. We won't need them anymore. They will enjoy their time in that tomb. I'm going to steal this cheese, though. This is very important. So, steal the cheese from the king. That's the king's cheese. They actually do go over there. This game has characters that move around and have schedules. There's a day-night cycle. And so, they will go and eat that cheese. But they won't get it anymore, so no cheese for the king.
Yeah.
And I believe I'm going to steal a bunch of stuff from this castle. I believe we got the goal to kill Lord British, correct?
We absolutely did.
So the person who sent us on this quest and is required for the game to win will indeed die. So
Also,
now I
say hi to
have...
Kitty.
Oops.
Meow.
Yeah, I have a cat talking.
So crazy.
So now I have a mouse on my team named Sherry. That's the little brown blob next to my character there. They're actually a teammate. You can move them around, give them weapons, give them stuff to carry. So, a little cute Sherry. They have the cheese. That's what I need the cheese for. Drop some stuff here. Go through here. This is the first puzzle of the game, really, getting out of the castle. And once we're out of there, we're gonna go lie to a child. So that's, I'm sure honesty, that's one of the virtues that we have to uphold. So this is clearly the best way to be honest. The child asks me what my name is, I tell them nothing, and I demand that they give me a rune. And then they say I need to talk to their parents to get it. I say that I did talk to their parents, and they give me the rune. And that's it's definitely virtuous.
Seems virtuous to me.
Extremely.
Yeah.
So the next thing is we have our Sherry companion here. Little mouse buddy. I love Sherry. She's one of my favorite characters.
Best mouse.
Go in here. We can control our party members individually. Feature. Gonna drop off everything they gathered and then ask them to leave the party. This is important. We don't want Sherry to die, so they're not needed for the quest anymore. But that's good. Nobody wants to see Sherry die. That would be terrible.
Thanks, Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. Sherry has their own song in Ultima 5, actually. A song dedicated directly to them.
Yeah, Sherry. Cheese song is great.
So I'm gonna steal this person's rope and their boat. If you hang around, they'll attack you.
Boat song, best song.
This is why I need a lot of strength at this. You need a ton of strength to be able to carry that boat. So now that I have that, I need to ask for 25 spider silk. So it wouldn't be a squibbons run if I wasn't getting spider silk. This game requires reagents to cast spells. So I'm going to get those reagents here and also buy the spells I need, or at least one of them, which is unlock magic. I need 3 spells for this game to complete it. And then we are going to warp away. So here is a shrine. One of the shrines you use these runes that we've been collecting, and then you can cleanse the shrine and collect the rune stone from it. there's a special reason that I've chosen to do this one first. I routed this route, and you basically, there's a way of dropping the moonstones and then aligning them with the moon phases in the game so that you can quick warp 2 spots in the game. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I just, instead of stealing the powder kegs, I set them off, which is exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do. That's fine, there's plenty of powder kegs. We're gonna break into the mayor's office here and blow their doors open. That's very, very important. And basically breaking into their safe and stealing the room.
That seems really virtuous.
Super. So, break into their secret vault, steal some lockpicks, some money, and invisibility rings. Invisibility rings will definitely play a part later. I'm also going to break into the guardhouse here. This is part for the, it's not part of the run, but this is for the Lord British achievement thing. Killing Lord British, I need this glass sword. The guards literally don't care, which is a little awkward, but...
I love how it just says stealing with lots of exclamation points and everyone ignores you.
You may have to come back for another powder keg, but that's... Oh no. Oh my gosh, this guard. Look at this guard. What are you doing, buddy?
Wow, guard, please. We know you're doing your job. Yeah.
Doing their job.
How dare you?
Very good.
How dare you?
So yeah, this is the longest walk in the game. There isn't really too much going on at this point, so if you want to give a donation.
Yeah, don't have any donations right now, but I do want to talk about the next quote-unquote run. We are going to have a Perler showcase where Kinda Nerdy Housewife is going to be making some Perlers live on stream. And those Perlers will be given away as prizes and added to that pool afterwards. Now, we have a bid war in order to pick the sprites that she will make, and the top 3 will be taken. However, only 2 have been selected so far. We have Locke and Rabbite. So if you want to donate literally anything to any of the open ones, at this point you're pretty much guaranteeing it'll be made. So donate now.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that too. It's going to be a nice chill time, I think.
It really is.
Awesome. So we just got we're making a balloon, by the way. That's very important. The avatar actually is more interested in becoming a balloonist than anything. So our current goal is to make a balloon. I just got some silk thread, which I need the spider silk for. I'm going to buy some more spells. At this point, we need telekinesis, and we need Dispel Field. This is actually super important. We can't complete the run without them. And here is Boat Song. So all rise for Boat Song. This is the most important part of the run. By far. I'm going to save the game here, by the way. There's no... I don't sing Boat Song. There's no song.
That's fair. Also, just Boat Song. Everyone get your sail note musical notes in chat. Sail note musical note.
Sailboat musical note. I guess that's about Boat Song. Sailboat musical note.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone, they're just emojis, so everyone can do them.
Now we're being attacked by rabbit. There'll be plenty of more boat songs, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry.
These rabbits, this is kind of an island of Dr. Monroe thing going on here. So these rabbits can kill us. I'm going to throw a powder keg, break into their castle. And there's cows and alligators here that fight you too. And now we gotta cast, oops. Oh, I didn't ready my spell book. What did that do? I didn't even move my spells in here. There we go. Now I can cast a spell. Poor Yelm. So all the spells actually require you to... You can type the actual name of the spell, so you know them all. It's actually part of the run is kind of memorizing spell names. You don't have to, you can use the book, but it's faster, much faster, to actually type the spell names. This is probably our only comma in the run, I hope, in this area. It's not deadly to us unless our invisibility ring runs out. Let's hope that doesn't. The invisibility ring is interesting in the game. It has a random chance of running out, by the way. Just completely random. No way to control it. It's not timed. It's not based on steps. Just random. There's a lot of secret doors. Need to attack this thing. I tried to cast X-Pour on the tried to open the elevator. Escalator. The alligator. Words! These are all words. So yeah, at this point in the story, we're collecting more parts for the balloon. This is just effectively lots and lots of collection quests for the balloon. It's a lot of things. We need a basket, we need a bag, which requires silk, which requires silk thread, which requires a spider silk. We need the balloon plans, which is what we're getting right now. There's a body. Somebody's father came down here and died. We'll take the plans to their child later and demand that they make a basket for us. The most virtuous of things. Alright, there was the balloon plans, so we got those. Now I'm going to put this... Cool. Now I'm going to visit a grave. So this person down here asked me to go... I'm also invisible running around. I'm not sure how anyone is okay with talking to a ghost, but they all seem to be. So this person, I need to ask them about their brother or his cousin, and I promised to put flowers on their grave as long as they give me the key to his grave, which is a really odd request from a stranger, but seem to be quite trusting. I'm going to break into the back cellar of this nice establishment and also destroy their barrels because it's a requirement. It's faster than moving them, just break their barrels. Fun glitch in the tombs here, you can actually just grab the tombs directly off the wall into your inventory. We won't be doing that, but that is an interesting little side thing you can do. You can probably hear my cat in the background playing with a rubber band.
Your cat is pure and precious and needs to be protected.
So, I'm gonna be kind for the first time in the game, and I'm gonna drop the flowers down like requested. Maybe we have a turn of heart. Maybe that was the moment the Avatar decided to no longer be a terrible person. It was right then. No! Oh my gosh, did I just do that?
Oh no, boat! Boat, no!
Oh no! Okay, that's interesting. I've never done that before. Alright, backup solution. What do I do? Butts.
Make a new boat? Steal a new boat?
Yeah, I got a plan, but was not prepared for that. That's interesting.
That was so rude, boat, please.
It was very rude. I didn't know you could do that.
Listen, this is marathon luck.
It is marathon luck.
Marathon luck. Speaking of, while we're getting another boat or something, also for the Perler Art Showcase, we can donate for a song for Kinda Nerdy Housewife to sing. Your choices are Don't Forget from Deltarune, for those who were looking for Sands earlier, not quite the same but close, Melodies of Life from Final Fantasy IX, or Wind's Nocturne from Lunar Silver Star Story Complete. So, all of those are sitting at 0, so any donation towards any of those will put it in the lead. So we definitely want to hear that.
Alright, we got another boat. So that was problem solved. We have 2 boats now. We are all good.
Fabulous. Can I pop in with a quick donation?
Yes, you can.
Fabulous. We have $10 from Horse with No Name saying, whether it's Rydia or Kidia, we need to see her. So I think that does go towards our bid war here. Yes, it is. So we now have 3 parlors. Thanks, team. See if we can get a song in, too.
Very nice. Keep that coming. That's so cool. So I'm gonna run past the Gargoyle Kid. They're very nice. They'll talk to you. They're like the only non-aggressive gargoyle. And, well, there's a few non-aggressive gargoyles, I guess. One of the first non-aggressive gargoyles you come across in the game. Or you're supposed to come across in the game. So this person actually caused the events of one of the earlier games in the franchise, Ultima 5. I guess it was the last game. Who unleashed the Dark Lords into the world, which you have to then go and defeat. And now they're just kind of down here hanging out, studying the gargoyles, who are considered the bad guys in this. They're much hated by the humans in this game, but they're actually pretty cool. They're not actually terrible characters. This game kind of deals with the topic of like racism and stuff in an interesting way, like in the sense that like these two races really do, in this game it's RPG races obviously, but they there's a lot of interesting like dynamics between them, and you're trying to actually patch it up together and like make everybody live in harmony, which is of all things not what you would expect from some of these older RPGs. Oh, I did that wrong. I'm in the right spot, so I'm not too worried. This is where I'm going to kill Lord British. So Lord British should be sleeping. It's nighttime. Let's see what time it is. It is 9:35 p.m. They just went to bed 35 minutes ago. So I'm going to equip this nice glass sword and attack them. And the glass sword does max damage in the game, so we've now killed Lord British. Interesting enough, I'm going to come back for his body later, but let's not worry about that right now.
Duly not worrying.
you need, sometimes you need to deal with Lord British's body. Alright, so thankfully we can still cast help, which is a pretty important... Oops, wrong direction. Left and right. I get those always mixed up. So we're going to do more Avatar stuff. I need to get another explosive barrel here. Can I get it from this? Yes, I can. This person's angry at me for stealing it. Oh no. Alright, they won't run through the swamp, so that's fine. I told you we're done being a terrible person, but I was totally wrong. Because we need to use this barrel to murder this musician here.
Oh no, you lied to us about being a terrible person. How dare you?
He has the rune of sacrifice, so he basically sacrificed himself so that we may save the world. Actually, we're basically trying to banish a book. That's the plot of this game. We're banishing a book. So
books are evil after all.
So here's the person where we get the basket. So just like say I don't have anything, and they give me the basket. And this is the last place I believe we need the boat. So actually, I think this is probably the last place we need to use the boat. Unless something terrible goes wrong. Boat song. Hopefully you don't get any sea serpents. That would be a very bad travesty. Alright. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. I can tell I am, I've had a long day. Natara. I sailed the wrong direction.
Listen, that means more boat song for us, so thanks for doing that. Definitely on purpose, so we get more boat song.
There we go. This is right.
Squibbs is so good to us.
So that was the last boat song for the stream, unfortunately. Or at least for this run. So now we go into this castle. It's kind of a puzzle castle. We know the exact route through it, but when you play it the first time, you sort of moving around these different ladders and trying to figure out your way through here. We're coming here for what's called the Vortex Cube. It'll help us banish the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom, which is the book that has caused all the problems in this game. And yes, I say book. It is an actual book. We found it. There's a glitch you can use the switch through the wall there. So we found it in Ultima 4, and apparently it has caused serious issues. So now we're going to banish the book. Or at least we're going to get the quest to banish the book. We don't know that's what we're doing yet. I'm telling you, the viewer.
That's a spirit. Also gonna pop in real quick with a $5 donation with Horse with No Name saying, "Don't forget, I'm here with you in the dark." Wow, that sounds creepy when it's just typed out. Yes, it does, but thankfully the song is less creepy. So thank you so much for that. And with that, we now have a song for Kinda Nerdy Housewife to sing. But those bid wars are still open.
Very cool. I need to find the mayor. So since we took the Lord British kill route, it's slightly different on where people are located. And then you're supposed to, this mission, you need to go around and talk to all the towns, and on the SNES version, that is actually required. But on the PC version, you can just skip everything because you know exactly what to say to everybody.
Wow, that woman looks really angry at you.
I just burst into their house and demanded that they give me silk cloth. I would probably be angry too.
Yeah, same.
And then I stole their chamber pot.
Spirit.
Like, it's questionable. Oops, that's not a split. Oh, whoa, what am I doing here? This isn't right.
Wow, those things look a little terrifying.
Okay, alright. Now, step up. Down. Ooh. Alright. Oh yeah, the Lord British thing. Yep, that makes sense. So, because we went the Lord British route, things are slightly out of sync. But that is all good. I'll just run there. Might get attacked by snakes. Hopefully.
Yay, snakes! Make them boot their snoots.
Snakes!
Yeah. Oh no, they're killing me. But why? Oh, I'm sorry, snakes. I'm sorry.
Get my rune that I dropped earlier. Get my bag and hopefully get through the gargoyle area before all goes bad. Go ahead and save it here, just in case. There we go. I need you, person. Just in time. Oh. So you can't just talk to any in this game at any time, like about all their stuff. Like they will only work when they should be working. So if they're just moving around, if you're like out at a shop or they're out eating at the local restaurant or the bar, or they're out singing, they won't respond to certain things. So part of their schedule, part of the game is actually knowing not only where their schedule, when you can actually talk to people about certain parts of their life. So shops are only open certain times of day. It's kind of an interesting thing. So here we're like basically surrendering to the gargoyles, which makes them friendly to us. Which means I no longer need invisibility for the rest of the game, which is really good, because this was the last place we could really die. The rest of this should be pretty safe now. Except for I'm stealing their priceless artifacts. So one of the lenses to read the Ultimate Codex, we need 2 of them. So we need a pair of glasses, basically. Really, really, really big glasses. We have the gargoyle one and the human one, and I just stole the precious gargoyle lens, which are going to get repaired. And then I'll drop this on the ground and get this again. Boom. Now we make the balloon. And if you've ever seen the SNES version of this portion, you actually use the balloon a lot. But on the PC version, we use it exactly once. Right here. I got this fan earlier, and that lets us change the wind direction. And there you go, that was the balloon. All that quest so we could literally walk over a mountain. That was it. That was the full extent of it. I'm gonna talk to a Dorito, just sitting there on the ground.
Delicious.
Oh, yeah, okay. Go to honesty. And then we go to, so I'm going to cleanse some shrines here. This is really important too. Oops, what did that? Throw it on the ground. Don't throw it on the ground, that's a bad idea. Each of these have their own rune and a mantra. You have to collect all the runes and then learn the mantra through dialogue. We are going to get that stuff clearly from just knowing it. We just have divine vision.
Well, you are the Avatar after all.
I just made a huge mistake.
Oh no.
I made a huge mistake.
Totally as intended. Mm-hmm.
Very, very bad mistake.
Oh no.
Like, let's do that again.
Yay.
It's not that far back. This is why you do a safety save in a marathon.
Yes, this is a lesson to all of you. Safety save. And even if not when you're practicing, in a marathon, things will break. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Especially when it's like this, where you do it like after a long work day and you're really tired, you should do this. Like, don't underestimate it. Always do the safety save. Alright, there we go. Nope. There we go. Let's do this part again. It's a pretty straightforward though. Just surrender the gargoyle, get the lens. Not too much. I had a feeling. I had that inkling something was gonna go wrong.
We're blaming you, Boat, for this. You know you did.
Alright. Cast on Grav. This time, so the big mistake there was that once I started to go out and like get the other objects to like get my virtues up, because of the Lord British kill, because that makes you much more evil, and you need to actually have a certain amount of virtue before you can complete the game. I failed to actually pick my balloon back up, so we would not be able to get back to the quest point. Which would be, just a slight bit of a problem. Now we're good though. We should. Kind of doing this out of order though with the Lord British thing, so I'm not super familiar with this particular route. I kind of made it up on the fly when I put in the bid for it. So I mean, I've run it a couple times, just like one of those like can be not as practiced on the regular route, I would say. Which, by the way, I think Gyre is now. I had the world record for this run for a while, but Gyre now has taken that from me, and they've been really killing it for this run. It's really cool to see, actually. Let's just get these out of the way, which is good. We have to do this anyway, so it doesn't really matter the order part in. I'm just having a hard time like visualizing everything. Ta-da! So what we're doing here, we're clearing all the shrines. So each of the runes we collected throughout the game, we're gonna like use them to actually clear the shrines. I think I said this before, but I'm just repeating. Each shrine has a rune associated with it. And then... Wait, what? Oh, I already did this one.
Yeah, double runes.
You know, there's some words here, I should say. I'm just gonna warp around. We have these jerk birds. This game has jerk birds, by the way. Every game has
rude.
But this one has jerk birds too. If they can spawn on like the spawn points and really the frame rate in the game. They don't attack you, but they will definitely kill your frame rate. I literally... How did I miss that? Natara, I am apparently had some times today.
Listen, we're having an adventure and we're getting more awesome music and fun squibs time, so this is fabulous.
I kind of love it, actually. You know, in a way, it's like doing this on like 3 hours of sleep is pretty amazing in a way.
Yeah.
In a way.
Agreed.
Alright, let's get back to it. So I left the rune that Sherry dropped on the ground at the beginning of the game. I just left it there. Thankfully,
Sherry
this game has
needed
persistence. Very true. I was like, why is my bags all out of order? And you get used to everything being in a certain order, and nothing made sense. There it is. I don't need the lockpicks anymore. I want to drop all of them, please. Alright. Now I think we should be good. Let's hope. Boonk. We should be nearing, once we get done, we're very near the end of the road, so shouldn't be too bad. It's just more like making sure we have everything in order. Alright, now... Oh no! Oh no, Natara!
What happened?
They won't allow me to complete the quest.
That's rude.
It is very rude.
You should tell them what you did to Lord British.
I'm going to.
Yeah. What happens? You're not gonna let me? Guess what happened to Lord British? That was me! Take my quest!
We'll have to just drop this on the ground here. And then I think we're good here. Go back. I wonder if I like really messed it up. That would be very scary for me. If so, I can go all the way to the end of the game, but I'd be very sad. Dunk. Got that one, and then You should be able to. Oh, here we go. This is, I got it.
Yeah.
I should be able to get it.
Listen, B-Dragon, we don't need that kind of negative attitude here. Lord British knows what he did.
Lord British knows what he did. The deal. Oops, not there. Cleansing the shrines isn't enough. I need to actually pray at the shrines. That's actually very important. I am completely blanking. Oh yeah. I have to remember all of these different, each of these in order. All these words, what they mean, where to go, who to talk to these rocks, say the right things to the rocks. If you don't say the right things to the rocks, they won't talk back to you like that. And that's why most people actually are really bad at talking to rocks. Oops. Thank you. Cool. So each of these, talk to all the shrines. I'm gonna be not talk to the rock. I'm talking to the stones in my inventory. So now we're in some interesting territory. One more. Alright, talk to this one. I don't think I've cleansed all these. I would, I believe, well, maybe I have. Talk to myself. Don't say anything to the rock. There we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good, I think. Let's hope that the Dorito likes to talk to me now, because if it doesn't, we're in trouble. I have a cat back here. Meowing away. Alright. Get the balloon. Just in case. Please, Dorito, talk to me. Yes! Okay! I am very excited now. Alright, so the Dorito wants a password that we need to get from some catacombs, but we don't actually need to go to the castle. So we lie to it. We say we've been, and then we just give it the password that we've learned from the catacombs. And now begins our final quest, which involves going and picking up Lord British's body. So that's the important part. We killed Lord British, but that wasn't good enough. We have 2 more things we need to do. So, my gosh, we're a little over time, but I'm all good. So now,
listen, we're here for this.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna throw this fan on the ground. We don't need the fan anymore. Don't need the balloon anymore. We just need balloon. Lord British's body in our inventory. So now we have Lord British just hanging out. We can drop Lord British on the ground, hang out with Lord British.
Are we gonna do weekend at Lord British's?
So we have, yeah, basically. Now we have the the puppeteer Lord British. Alright. So now we've done this. Oops. Let's split off to the last of the 2 splits that we need to do, which involves going in the right direction, which was not this. Which involves going here and talking to the human lenscraft to get the final item in the game. the final thing. And hopefully make it before they go to sleep. Otherwise, we have to go to 2. But you can sleep anywhere in this game, just as long as you find a little nice spot without any enemies. It's totally fine. Oh, they're
Don't
totally
sleep in the river. Don't sleep in the river.
Well,
Sam, you're carrying a body.
Ask them about the sword. We melt the glass sword down, turn it into the human. And now we're on the final part. This is the final split. We put all the runestones we've gotten into this nice black box that we found, called the Vortex Cube. We're gonna go into the final temple, which you cannot get into until you have the items. So now we drop the Vortex Cube on the ground. We drop this lens over here. We drop this lens over here, and I'm gonna keep Lord British in my pocket for now. I'm just gonna hang out with them, and then we use this. Oops, you know what? It would help if I actually moved all the moonstones into the box. Alright, now we use it, and this lets us read the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. And there we go. So that's actually the game. So here, the Vortex Cube vanished, and then magically, out of nowhere, coming straight from my pocket, Lord British has reappeared as a zombie Lord British.
Whoa.
I'm not sure how they did it. It's kind of creepy.
This run has escalated.
But what you do is you learn that the book has caused tons of trouble. Both Lord British is very mad at you, probably not related to you killing him. And then the Gargles are mad at you, though they should be happy because you killed Lord British. Maybe they're mad because you didn't do a good job. But then they both read the book, and it turns out the book tells them that they should live in peace. And so they do. And then they live happily ever after until Ultima 7.
When everything is definitely good.
Completely. Nothing is wrong. No problems. Ever. Congratulations. We need to report this feat to Lord British at Origin Systems.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. Hey, Puppet. Yeah, you're smelling bad. We're sorry. Except we're really not. Sorry. Bye.
And that's that.
GG!
It was an interesting run.
That was amazing. Don't know about anyone else, but I loved every moment of that. So thank you everyone. What'd you say?
Oh, I just said thank you very much.
Of course. So thank you everyone for coming out. We are going to go get prepared for our next run, which is the Perler Showcase. So you are definitely going to want to stick around for that. You still have a few moments if you want to snipe one of those Perlers and choose which ones are done. Now is the time to get that donation in, probably with the song as well. But for the meantime, we're going to pass it off, and we'll see you back here shortly.